Solo Leveling Season 1 is a anime based off of a manhwa or light novel series. It's Korean, so it takes place in a alternate Korea. This is an urban fantasy series. Basically, 10 years ago, gates opened up. These gates are actually portals to dungeons full of magic creatures. So it's got your stock D&D sort of stuff, you know, goblins, giant insects, giant snakes. They're all very terrestrial kind of based creatures, and people started exhibiting magic powers. They become hunters. So there's a ranking system of E to A and then S, and then there's obviously a lot of classism with this. Our main character is Sung Jinwoo. He's considered the weakest hunter of all mankind. He's not a very strong or smart individual. He worked construction, but then when he got the test done, he found out he was the weakest level. So he decides to tag along on dungeon raids in order to get extra money. His mother's sick and he needs to pay for his sister's tuition. So he's kind of like the breadwinner of the family. In the beginning of the series, he's tagging along as the weakest member because dungeon raids require 8 members in order to be done. And there's a lot of bureaucracy, like you can only have one raiding party at a time per portal. If you kill the boss, the portal disappears. If you don't, it stays open. And there's all these different rules, you know, people can own portals and like have rights to them. There's a lot of companies, there's a lot of world building, and society had to adapt and change to this whole addition of magic into their world, basically. So Jinwoo is basically with this raiding party when they get annihilated because they go into a secret compartment in a double dungeon. And after a near-death experience, he's given the system. It's like a special sort of interactive sort of system that appears in screens in front of him like a video game to train his body and mind. In the world of solo leveling, you're not allowed to get stronger. So if you exhibit powers and then you go get a test and you're like, you're rank B, that's kind of it forever. You can't get stronger and become as strong as a level A or S. The most you can do is you can kill creatures in the dungeons and get special weapons and then mine the weapons and trade them for currency, or you have to like basically contact a special company and they'll make special magic armor, magic weapons. So stuff like that can kind of boost you up a little bit, but not enough to kill something in a rank above you. Same with the creatures too, they're very tough ones. To be honest, the start of this series is a little bit boring. It's kind of just Jinwoo basically has to fight creatures, and then he does. The series only really gets into the groove around episode 5 when you get into the darker aspects of the world, because he's now getting stronger. It opens him up to different levels of corruption and bureaucracy in this world. There's definitely weird stuff going on that he wasn't really privy to because he was so weak. But now that he's strong, he's going to end up getting a target on his back, so he has to sort of pretend to be weaker than he is, and he teams up with one son of a construction company, and a bit of a silver spoon syndrome with that guy. He's got like powerful armor, but he's got no experience. So the two of them, it's the closest thing to being best buds, but mainly he has to keep a secret from his family, from other people, his friends. He's got some allies. And season 1 ends with a boss battle where he gets a new role change, so it's pretty good. This is a really undemanding series. It's really simple and easy to watch, action-packed, lots of monsters, lots of fighting. There isn't much in terms of character development, really. It's just basically just him trying to get strong. So it can be compared to stuff like One Punch Man because of the ranking system. And, you know, they basically, at the end of the season 1, he's basically a superhero. He's got like invisible armor that lets him take hits and stuff. So he's like punching things to death and kind of, you know, overpowered, but he's like a low rank like Saitama. But overall, it's really easy to get into. Short seasons of only 12 episodes. I can either wait for 2 or 3 to come on home video or get Crunchyroll. I'm not in any rush, but I will watch future seasons. It's an enjoyable series. It's nothing cerebral. It's pretty, you know, simple to watch. So I enjoyed Solo Leveling. I'll continue.